Hello everyone, it's your favorite realtor, Erica Hernandez with RE/MAX Top Realty. Happy Monday to you, and I hope you had a very restful weekend. I'm so glad to see you trying to learn a little bit more about real estate. If you don't already know or follow any real estate news, interest rates for loans have gone up quite a lot. And on today's video, I'm going to give you the top 3 adjustments you need to make with the rising interest rates if you are purchasing a home. If you would like to learn more, please stay tuned. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media at Erica Houston Realtor, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and TikTok. And go to my website at www.erikahoustonrealtor.com. All right, guys, so on today's topic, I'm giving you the top 3 tips for what adjustments need to be made if you're thinking about purchasing a home, especially right now with interest rates rising. Number 1, adjusting your sales price. We'll talk more about that. Number 2, adjusting your spending habits. That's going to be a big one I'll be talking about today. And number 3, adjusting your must-haves in your home. All right, guys, so let's talk about number 1, adjusting your sales price. If you have been shopping for a home for a long time, possibly qualified for a $300,000 loan, right now you should be adjusting that to possibly $275,000, $250,000, just so that your monthly payment is not going to be completely out of budget. With interest rates rising, so does your mortgage payment. So you need to consider dropping that sales price just a bit. Now, of course, I understand what that means because every price point offers something different to home buyers. It is very possible that going down on price is going to affect you because you were looking at a certain type of home, and now to stay in budget, you're gonna have to kind of restructure what you're looking for. Unfortunately, this is just what you might have to do, adjusting that sales price to a lower sales price so that your monthly budget is not too crazy. So moving on to number 2, which I'm going to be pretty passionate about, and I might spend most of this video talking about, is number 2, to adjust your spending habits. With interest rates rising, your monthly payment is also going to rise as well. What we're going to have to do to offset how expensive it's going to be a homeowner is to start adjusting your spending habits. So cutting things out that are no longer a necessity. We all want things. We all want services. You know, we love to take trips. We love to treat people as well, you know, buying people things to make them feel special, things like that. We're going to start to have to restructure our spending habits. So buying that coffee machine so you can make coffee at home, cancel your gym membership and start working out at home, or go for a walk in the neighborhood, or go to parks and exercise. Try to cook at home more. And maybe if you're not the best cook, consider calling your mom and asking to come over once a week. Tell her that you're willing to pay for whatever is going to be used to cook the meal. But just eating at home is going to make a big difference. Now that I'm talking about it, even combining your dinner, so going over to a family or friend's house and just splitting the cost, making food for a bigger group possibly. All the things that we like to do for fun that are getting kind of costly, consider doing things that are free of charge. Going out to the beach for a walk, that is free of charge. Going to the park for a picnic instead of doing a dinner date, which could be very expensive. Those little things that we know in our heart that we don't necessarily need, we just want them, we need to consider restructuring those expenses. Go and look at all the charges from your bank statements and see where all your money is going. This is the time. I'm pretty sure financial planners' phone should be blowing up right now, because this is where we need to structure where the heck our money is going, because having a home, that is more of a necessity. This is something that we need. This is something that we need to sacrifice for, because the way that things are going and people still need to be homeowners. Right now is a time to just really pay attention to your finances. You'll have to use some of the money that you're kind of wasting on things that are not necessarily needs in our life to be able to use that towards your house, because monthly payments are just going to be a little bit higher here for the next couple of months. We're not sure if it's going to be the next couple of years until rates get back down low. We have no control over this, but make sure that you are paying very close attention to your expenses. The final thing I'm going to talk about today for all my home buyers is to adjust your must-haves in a home. When we start the shopping process, normally we make a list of all the things that we want in a home. It is going to sound like you're settling for a home, but in reality, you're just going to readjust. Maybe you were thinking you wanted big bedrooms in every single room of the house, especially for sleeping areas. Maybe that's not such an important thing right now. All you need is literally a bed to fit in there. You don't really need a whole bunch of furniture to fit in there, as long as you have somewhere to sleep. Focus on the things that are the most important. Normally, for most buyers, is those common areas like the living room and kitchen area. So as long as you can have a beautiful kitchen and living room area, maybe you don't need huge bedrooms. Even if it's the primary bedroom, which, you know, the person who's paying the bills usually loves a pretty decent sized bedroom. Maybe it's not the biggest bedroom, but it will fit your bed in there. You just won't have a lot of extra space. Consider that. Or, you know, maybe you definitely wanted a big yard, but maybe you can consider having a smaller yard that's really close to a park. Those are just some of the adjustments you're going to have to make on your must-have list for your home, your dream home. I know, again, it does sound like you're kind of settling for a home, but this is what's happening right now. Families need homes, and so maybe those extra things that would make it a lot more enjoyable are not going to be the things that you'll end up getting, especially right now. So definitely consider readjusting that must-have list for your perfect dream home, and just hold on until things get a little bit better. You can always upgrade your home later when things get a little bit better, or you could end up renting that home and just purchasing a new one. There's so many ways that we can move forward and get past this. Right now, we're just gonna have to, like I said, readjust everything, because having a home is worth redoing your entire expenses and all of that good stuff. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I do hope that you agree with me that these things are things that are going to have to get done in order to get through this high interest rate situation going on right now, this shortage in supply. There's not too many homes out there. I know, again, it may feel like you're settling. I'm just calling it readjusting. So readjusting a bunch of things. If you're a home buyer right now, this is going to probably help you get through this. If you are interested in purchasing or selling, please, or if you have a friend, don't be afraid to contact me. Thank you so much for watching.